Well, people, welcome to Friday. It is the 28th of February. My name's Alex. If you haven't watched this before, I'm a creative business owner and I create these weekly update videos or as often as I can to give you an insight into my world, not just for your benefit, but also for my benefit. I've found that recording a whole bunch of these videos now, I have been able to process the happenings of the week, the challenges of the week, to a moment and a space for myself to celebrate the successes of the week, the wins, and everything in between. I'm a firm believer in learning as you go. So, the ability to figure things out and be okay to move forward while you figure things out. And then the third part to that puzzle is to also do that in public. So I'm a big believer in building in public, learning in public, failing in public, and also all of that for the purpose of winning in public as well. So welcome to this video update. If this is your first time, subscribe to the channel, like this video, leave me a comment to tell me who you are, and let's get into the video. A lot to update really on this week. Across render studio, townhouses, a new product that I will hopefully have a name and an announcement for you next week in next week's video, as we're just preparing to get this finalized. Some amazing developments there. And also recording this video at this time, this will be the last time you see this backdrop, this set in this format, as today is the last day in this office. We are moving to a brand new office next week. Starting Monday, we'll be moving in, getting the keys, and it's going to be very exciting. I can probably show you actually. This is the current office as you see it. It's not the world's biggest office, but it's served its purpose. I'll show you down here. That's it's a very dark office, isn't it? This is my setup. Hannah normally sits there. There's a plant and there's another chair. But we are in a little bit of a tight squeeze here. And so really looking forward to moving into a space that's about 3 times the size, and we're going to have 4 desks in there with kind of space for 5 if there's a standing desk, and it's going to be very, very exciting. So it'll be Hannah, myself, and our great friend Greg, whereas if you're a Kiwi or on LinkedIn, you will probably know Greg Burgoyne. He's a LinkedIn fanatic, an absolute weapon, and a great guy. We've got some big goals to grow our companies and our personal brands, and we were just chatting this morning that we're keen to make it a goal of ours, almost like a think tank or like an incubator or just a network, to crack the code on LinkedIn, crack the content code, crack the community code, crack the monetization of building a personal brand and funneling your ideal addressable market into whatever core offer or service that you have. So it's going to be really, really exciting. It's also right around the corner from my house, like walking distance. I'll be walking to work, biking to work. It's going to be phenomenal. I'll actually have more time in the day because there'll be less commute. It's bigger, it's lighter, and I think just moving to new surroundings is going to be really exciting. So yeah, that's an exciting announcement. But learning from this week, I just wanted to share a couple of updates. Render Studio, we've begun the external repositioning of our brand. So if you were to head to our website last week, you would have seen our old website, and now we've started to mold the new website. Now, it is the exact same website, obviously same domain, renderstudio.co or .co.nz, but we are starting to implement some changes to reposition our brand. And you might be asking, what's the purpose of repositioning a brand? Well, to understand how to reposition a brand, we need to know what brand is. And now, the common mistake that people get with branding, whether you are a founder, an entrepreneur, creative business owner, branding and brand are very different. And the distinct differences are that, and this is the common mistakes that people make, is that branding is everything that you can see or touch, maybe even smell, hear, or experience. So branding are things like logos, websites, advertising, uniform, all of this sort of stuff. That's branding. Now, brand is almost the result of how you create your branding, but also the impact that your branding leaves or your customer leaves on your customers in the market around you. And so while branding is about logos, websites, tangibles, brand is about the way people feel about you, the way people recall your service, the way that people think about you when your company comes to mind. That's brand. And so, how is that different? Well, branding is a mechanism, it's a vehicle, whereas brand is like the direction of your company. This is the pillar of your company. And so, this would be things like your company culture, the way that your salespeople craft their scripts, the way that customer service looks after support tickets and customers' queries, the way that you deliver your service, whether you're always aiming to be on time or early, all of these kind of things. That's brand, and that's the imprints you leave in people's hearts and minds after they've interacted with your company. People get this mistaken and they sort of go, we need to increase our brand. And so they get a new website done, they get new logos done, they get new business cards, or they re-sign right all their cars. And that can be okay for a hot minute. But if the brand or the pillars or the core values of your company don't change as well, then all you're getting is like a resurfaced old company. It's the same company. Nothing's really changed. You just look shiny and bright. We all know, though, that it's not about the way that a company is presented, it's the way that a company delivers on those promises that they're presenting to you as a customer. And so, for example, at Render Studio, we are repositioning our brand because I'm a firm believer in speed to market. And so our brand was created in-house, our branding was created in-house, our brand has been crafted and kind of, malleable over time, just responding to the market. But we've been all about making it easy from day one, making it easy to get 3D renders. 3D renders made easy for property developers. That's been our tag. It's all been around this ease piece, ease of acquiring renders, ease of revisions on those renders, ease of delivery. Everything about our process has been about ease. And I spoke a little bit this on LinkedIn and Instagram to this piece of repositioning. We're feeling that this ease has not just been a promise, but it's been something that we have delivered on, and it's become a core pillar to our company, that we make getting 3D renders really easy. From the way that we market to the way that we sell people to the way that we onboard them, deliver them, and then retain them. Our whole goal and promise has been we will make it easy. And we've been delivering on that to the point that we get referred for that quality, we get recommended by that quality, we get, people recall. That's a memorable part of the experience with Render Studio, is the ease that we deliver on. And that's awesome. That's not going anywhere. That has become, as I would describe it, part of the furniture at Render Studio. People have come to expect that it will be easy working with us. So that's really cool. As we've worked with more and more property developers across the spectrum of all niches and property types in the development industry, from tiny houses and cabins right up to luxury residences and lifestyle blocks and everything in between, including townhouses, we have come to find that there is a pull, a draw towards a newly refined and defined customer persona. And so for us at Render Studio, we've kind of, as every new company does, we're coming up on 2 years, so we're still fresh. We branded as Render Studio in June of 2023. And so we're not even a full 2 years since that. But in that time, we've worked with not only different property types, but different developer types. And some of them have been amazing, phenomenal. And that's kind of where we're feeling the draw towards. And then there's been a whole bunch of customers that just weren't great. Some of that was us, and some of that was them. And what we've found is that there are qualities within the customers that we love to serve that we are now wanting to use as our core lens, our primary validation of the type of developer persona that we want to market to, that we want to speak to. We want all of our content, all of our brand, all of our marketing, all of our ads to speak to this particular type of developer. And the type of developer we're wanting to focus on are the ambitious ones. The ones with drive, the ones with grit, the ones who are not only wanting to achieve big returns, but they're wanting to do it in a way and operate in a way that is at the top of the top, the best of the best, the highest quality delivery of new homes, designing of new homes. Every contractor that they bring in is vetted and designed to produce amazing properties and amazing returns for their purchasers and shareholders. We're wanting to go after the guys that want to be the best of the best in their lane, whether they want to be the best luxury apartment builders, whether they want to be the best luxury townhouse developers, whether they want to be the best premium and bespoke off-site construction companies, prefab solutions, tiny house builders, whoever it is. We're actually not locking down to a property type, but we're niching down to a developer type. The ones who have got grit, who've got the guts, who've got the just drive to be the best and partner with the best to achieve the best results. That is Render Studio's new repositioning to the market, that we want to attract the best. We want to attract the ambitious ones. And so we're still playing with messaging and taglines, but as I've started to create content and use this messaging, it's definitely resonating with people. I've had multiple property developers comment on different posts on the web, seeing that as I'm talking about this whole ambitious crowd, this top of the top, cream of the crop, best of the best, I can see that it's resonating, and it's resonating with the right people. So that's what we're wanting to really focus on as we move forward. And we've started to make that shift within our website. Our website and our email signatures and our price guide and our socials is all going to now start to reposition and start to craft an experience and a messaging and a marketing proposition that we are here for the ambitious ones. We are here for the best of the best. And I've personally carried a bit of a slogan, is that to be the best, you have to work with the best. And I've had that sort of since starting out in Render Studio and even before that. And so we're wanting to do that. For us to be the best Render Studio, we've got to work with the best customers. And so our next push, our next drive is going to be to attract the best of the best. Whether you are building prefab, boutique, bespoke residences, or you're building luxury apartment buildings, we just want to work with property developers that are the best. So that's really exciting. It's been received really well. Our website, like, not heaps has changed, but enough has shifted in the coloring. We're going with a core black. We used to be like a core green, and that's why I've always had, green clothing, green plants, a lot of green present in my personal brand to really support that Render Studio experience. But what we've found is that a black background makes renders pop. Black and white makes it pop. We're keeping the green as an accent because that is like a familiar tone for our brand. And it's earthy and it's natural and it's nice, but we're wanting to have a bit of a darker palette so that the renders really pop. Like, we want our brand to be a canvas, and we want our renders and our customers' developments to be the color on that canvas, to really be the center point, the center stage of our value proposition. So that's really exciting. And we've got new ads that are just launching. So they've been published, but sometimes it can take a while for them to publish. In Melbourne, we've got all of our ad spend at the moment is going to be funneled into Australia, because we're getting so many content and referral leads in New Zealand, in the New Zealand market, because of our brand, because of our partnerships, because of our customers, because of my personal brand and content cadence, that we're just going to keep that going. We get a lot of leads from Google, we get from search, organic search, got a lot of leads from socials. And so we're kind of like happy with the type of leads that are coming in through there. And so we're pushing go again, first ad campaigns for the year. Normally we run ads all year round, but this year we've just held back. January, we had an amazing just sort of holiday month as a family. February, we really got stuck into some work. And it's been really interesting and a bit of an experiment to see, like, how much does this support itself? Like, how much does the brand stand on its own feet? Best way to measure that is to not do any outbound and just do content and brand and deliver good results for our customers. And it looks like it's working. Like yesterday, we got 4 leads, and 3 of those leads are bangers. So really excited to see where all of that heads as we launch new campaigns into Australia. We've just delivered a most recent project in Brisbane, and it's just looking phenomenal. So we're just going to present that to the world and see what comes in. So that's Render Studio. Townhouses.nz, a bit of an update there. We have by sort of an organic nudge, there is just this desire. And I think, talk to any property developer or property expert, even someone like Mike Blackburn down in Christchurch, you will see that Christchurch is popping. I mean, the optimism down there is really exciting. And so today I'm wearing my townhouses top because we have got some features and products that we're releasing that are going to absolutely skyrocket our customers' activation in the market, giving them more exposure, giving them more returns. And that's a really, really exciting thing for us at Townhouses. So updates there. We have built a brand new back-end portal, so management portal for our developer customers to manage their listings, manage their inquiries, and some very exciting new features that are rolling out. We've shipped it to our first customer. We're just doing testing. Once that's ready, we're going to announce this. We'll have to migrate all of our townhouse customers over to this new backend. This new portal is going to be phenomenal. It is built on top of a tech stack that is going to enable us to just scale to the moon and ship new features to our customers like insanely quick. So I'm really excited to announce this new product that we've developed next week. So come and watch this video, come and watch this channel, follow me so that you can get the announcement. But if you're a property developer and you want centralized pricing, you want detail and data to be in one place and not different across the web, not different across your different listings, not across your different portals in your website. If you want everyone who it needs to know how much your units are priced at, what's available, then you're going to want to stick around for this new tool. It's going to be a centralized hub for you to manage your listings, your leads, your prospects, and your purchases and developments in one place. It's going to be phenomenal. We've also obtained some partnerships with some other portals that is going to allow you to have quite a market activation. Quite the market activation, we would say. So if you are a property developer, send me a DM or something. We're going to there'll be a waiting list launched next week so that you can jump on. But this is going to be one of the most exciting products I think we've ever brought to market. And that's saying something because Townhouses is pretty cool. Render Studio is pretty cool. Vera is something that I need to update you on as well because we are about to release a case study offer. There's a lot going on, people. But yeah, stick around if you're a property developer. The last thing I will say is an update for Vera Studio. Vera Studio was soft launched last year, and man, I am thankful for that soft launch because I'm quite a go-to-market guy. I'm okay, I've got an idea, let's go to market, which can be to my detriment, and I'm learning to have more discipline. But soft launching, what I absolutely rate about soft launching is that you get to put your idea in front of people ASAP. If you don't follow Hausia Siali on Instagram or YouTube, you need to go and follow him. It's my brother. So, no shame plug right there. But House has released something called App House, and Hausia Siali on Instagram as a personal brand is talking all about how to get a prototype built, how to build an app, how to turn your expertise or your schmozzle of a manual or system setup and turn it into a productized offer in the form of an app so that you can serve your customers in a greater way. He's releasing beautiful content on there, so go give him a follow. One thing that he's been banging on the head perfectly has been this idea of MVPs. That actually people won't steal your ideas because no one cares about your ideas. Customers care about having their problems solved. And so if you're a founder out there or you're a business owner and you've got this great idea for an app, don't be so insecure that you can't put an MVP together because someone might steal your idea. One, if they steal your idea, they're an absolute beast and they're better than you. but most 9 times out of 10, 9.5 times out of 10, no one's going to steal your idea because it's just an idea. There's so much energy, thought, and effort taken into taking an actual idea to market. And so House has got this big thing on just build a prototype and get it in front of customers. It's better to ship something half-baked to a customer set and get them paying or get them telling you that they'll never pay for this so that you don't waste time building a fully fledged product and sinking 100K. So, bit of a tangent there, go follow him. But Vera Studio was an example of this. I launched, a little waitlist page, little brand, bit of an ethos, bit of a mission statement, did a bit of a video on our services, what we're looking to offer, and it was perfect because that soft launch led me to not launching it fully and putting it on the shelf because there are a lot of things to consider. And so there's a bit of a pivot there for Vera Studio where we are going to align with Rena Studio's new direction, build ambitious brands from the branding point of view. So we're actually wanting to also work with high performance, ambitious developer folk, but we will be building the brands that these developers are built upon, these projects are built upon. So we're going to do project branding, development branding, developer, property, company branding. It is going to be phenomenal, and we're only going to work with the best of the best, or those who want to become the best. And so we will help you get started by doing your brand, which is going to be a phenomenal offer. We're going to launch a case study offer. We're going to offer a pretty amazing rate for 5 property developers that are in the ambitious category. So if that's you, if you're ambitious, if you're a property developer, you consider yourself best of the best or aspiring to become the best of the best in your particular market, then send me a DM. Just say, hey, keen on that case study offer, tell me more, and I will tell you more. Probably get on a call to hear more about what you're setting out to achieve, what development you've got coming up next. But we're going to do an insane offer so that we can build up some case studies, build some ambitious brands, and show what we can achieve through Vera. And then you'll never get it at that price ever again. So, a bit of a clickbaity offer. If that's you, send me a message. That's kind of a wrap to this video. Next time you see me, I'll be in a new office. Can't wait. See you later.